In this section, I'm going to show you how an expert or manager can check the performance of individual users for each particular slide. So we'll log in as an expert, and remember you can have more than one expert or manager. So then we'll go to report generation, we'll select create report, we'll select the particular package that we're interested in and the particular slide. So we'll pick this chap here called test, and we will, or you can actually select everybody, which is probably the best way to do it, and select create report for expert and an assistant report. The expert report is an additional report, and we'll see that in a minute. So we're actually going to create reports for everybody, both expert and assistant. We're going to save it to a default path. This can be pre-programmed in so that it can be straight to your secure server, so that everything is held centrally and that anyone, all the managers can get hold of it easily and readily. So it's generating those reports. When that's finished, we're then going to look at those reports. Select create report and select the package, select the slide, and we're going to look at the expert report for this chap here, test. I know there's a report behind it because the icon is red. Double click on it, and the first thing we'll see is that we can see a breakdown of how everybody's done for that particular slide. And as we can see, people haven't done terribly well. These people here haven't done well at all, whereas ASF did reasonably well, an average sensitivity of 0.75. Depending on the slide, we might not be too worried. We might not be too worried about a sensitivity of 0.75. It was a difficult slide. For an easy slide, a normal slide, you would expect average sensitivities up to the 0.90s. So what we're going to do, we're going to focus on this person here, hull 3, because they didn't perform very well at all. And we can go to hull 3 and we can have a look at their assistant report. So this is the same report as we saw before with the assistant user, and we can see how they've done. So basically, they didn't see any monocytes, classified everything virtually. If it wasn't a neutrophil, they called it as a lymphocyte. And if we scroll down, we can then see every cell that they got wrong, what they called it and what it should have been, and how many other people got it wrong as well. For example, you might have a cell that the expert was unsure about, and he actually misclassified it. So we can see there from this person who was hull 3 didn't perform very well at all, and why he didn't perform well. If we go back to have a look at people who performed reasonably well, we can see this person here, ASF. I think he got an average sensitivity of 0.75. We can look at his assistant report and see how he fared, or she. So again, similar report. You can see he missed a few he scored a few extra lymphocytes, scored a few less metamyelocytes and nucleated reds. It was reasonable. So we can scroll down and can see each cell again, and we could also see if they'd put a comment in as well, and this is where the expert could come along and put their own comment in. So I hope with what I've shown you that I've shown that QSP is very simple to use for the user and the manager, and it's a well worthwhile product to help you prove your competency in white cell and red cell morphology.